Hello, my name is Patience Swain, and I was blessed to have the opportunity to do my field experience at Bluffdale ISD in Bluffdale, Texas. Bluffdale is a small town located about 15 miles north of Stephenville. The town itself takes up an area of about 316 miles. Bluffdale is a conservative community. Most of the houses are single-family homes. The current population of Bluffdale is 2,308. Of these people, 92% of the population is white, while 6% are Hispanic. Bluffdale ISD is a Title I school, and it's the only school located in Bluffdale. The grades in the school range from kindergarten to 12th grade. The school has a population of 189 students. Of these students, 161 are white, 20 are Hispanic, 3 are Native American, 2 are Pacific Islanders, and 3 are listed as other. In the school, there are 21 teachers and staff. The classroom I was assigned was Mrs. Gannon's 4th grade class. Mrs. Gannon is the only teacher for the entire 4th grade at Bluffdale. In her class, there are 19 students. 5 are boys, and the other 14 students are girls. Over the course of the semester, I worked with 2 students. The first tutor I had was a 10-year-old white female. She is dyslexic and also has ADHD. She is very outgoing and energetic. My second tutor was a 10-year-old white male. Like my other student, he also has dyslexia, but with dyslexia, he also has dysgraphia. He was very shy at first, but his fun and silly personality bloomed as we got to know one another. My first tutor is a kinesthetic learner. It was easy to tell this from the very beginning, as her teacher replaced her desk chair with a fitness ball. Upon speaking with my tutor, I was informed her favorite subject is art, and her least favorite is, and always has been, math. She also loves to read a lot. I found this information to be extremely accurate as I worked with her. My second tutor is an auditory learner. Due to his dysgraphia, his handwriting is often not legible. To help with this issue, Mrs. Gannon often had him type his work. Other times he used lined paper or spaced out his words. He is a very strong reader, but dislikes math and writing. His willingness and determination to complete his work was evident during every visit. When I visited the classroom, the students were always working hard. My mentor teacher engaged her students by getting them excited over what they were learning. Words that I often heard were "think back." Mrs. Gannon always had the students thinking back on their prior knowledge. To get students to remember vocabulary words, Mrs. Gannon repeated them and emphasized them in her words throughout the day. Students began to do this as well as they memorized the words. During writing, Mrs. Gannon gave students prompts and informed them to brainstorm. Writing was emphasized greatly in Mrs. Gannon's classroom. During Writers' Camp, Mrs. Gannon brought in tents, lanterns, and other camping equipment to make the classroom a campground. Students loved this, and I found that it encouraged them to write even more. During math, students were given worksheets to practice the new concepts. Mrs. Gannon allowed students to work with one another at times. I personally got to encourage cooperative learning with my 2 students during this time. We read the problems, worked them out together, and sometimes we even played math games. The students' desks are arranged in groups to encourage collaboration with their classmates. Inspirational posters are lined across the walls to inspire students to let their positivity shine. Mrs. Gannon's classroom is a welcoming place filled with kindness and love. The students have been with one another since kindergarten, so their class is one big family. Students brought so much joy into the class, each and every day. I'm thankful that I got to complete my field experience at Bluffdale ISD. The school may be small, but the impact it and its students had on my life will remain forever.